frozen solid. Got a little opening there, but it is solid. Icebergs clear up. It is really, really solid. So out here on the Yough, everything's warming up after this big cold spell, and this will probably be, this week, all this ice is going to break up, and everything's going to change. It's going to be in the 50s next week. So this is all going to break up. Hopefully it doesn't cause a flood and flood everything out, but this is pretty crazy. It hasn't been like this for a long time. I'll give you another look at it here. There's a lot of tracks. We haven't seen any animals yet, but man, there's a lot of tracks out here. Some are dogs, but there's a lot of deer tracks, a lot of bird tracks too, different types of birds. You can see everything's starting to melt. Slow thaw right now. The rain coming. It should really accelerate the thaw. Starting to get some water, some open water. So once all this ice melts off, this water temperature, once it hits 40 degrees, this is one of the best times you can get out. Like, these fish have been under ice for a couple of weeks now, and they are going to be hungry, and they're going to attack anything that's in the water. As soon as that water temperature gets right around 40 degrees, you know, above 40 and above, that might happen. You know, it might take a couple of weeks from now, or towards the end of February. It doesn't really matter. But as soon as that water temperature gets to 40 degrees, it's a great time to get out and chase these big fish. I mean, you know, they haven't really seen much food, and all that weight they put on during the early part of winter is getting them through this time. So once this cold spell snaps and this ice comes off the river, look to get out, and I guarantee you, if you put your time in, you'll catch some nice fish. And you know, I'm going to bring you that footage, because I'm certainly going to be out, you know, and I'm going to bring you that footage to check out. But this is a great time of year after this thaw. So get out to your local river or your local water hole and go fish it, because you could have a day to remember, believe me. You can see how the ice is cracking here. Slowly but surely, this water's starting to take care of that ice. You can hear it cracking. These northern shorelines, banks, they get all the sun, and there's no snow. There's no snow. But the southern shoreline has snow all over it. So this will start to melt first. And once this water starts, you know, it's starting to flow pretty good, we get the rain, it's going to clear this out pretty quickly. The sun's powerful. See, it's starting to break off already. That just broke off. That's going to continue, and once that rain comes, it's really going to continue to break off. Hopefully it does it slowly. And that's going to flow down until it gets stopped by more ice and just pile up. That'll back the water up. We have flood watches already in effect. The water's low and clear right now, but 1 inch of rain is really going to change everything. Giant sycamore here. This thing's massive. So after that rain, you know, it melted a lot of the snow and put a lot of water, and now the trail is iced. I mean, it's slippery. I can't even walk on it really. That's how slippery it is. I mean, it's just all ice. It should melt tomorrow. Today it's supposed to only be in the 30s here, low 30s. Tomorrow back into the 40s, and then almost 60 on Monday. So that should melt most of this, but right now it's treacherous on the trail. So it's all ice. Hopefully nobody was on that raft because it's buried in ice. Amazing. So what I wanted to show you guys here, up there I came down river, and up river it's flowing, you know, pretty good. The ice is breaking off, you can see it floating down. But here, this is where the ice jam is. And the water's backing up big time. It's flowing a little bit in spots, but most of it is jammed here. This is the ice jam. I'm gonna walk up and I'm gonna see if I can find out, you know, find the spot where this starts. Pretty amazing. So I'm up here where the ice jam begins. Everything's flowing to here and getting stopped. You can see it. It's quite impressive. And the water's starting to back up. When I was here the other day, the water was down, oh, good 4 or 5 feet from here. And now it's all backed up because of this ice jam. You can see water flowing down there, and then it stops. All that ice is backing up, and that's going to continue to happen as that ice flows down, and then all of a sudden it'll bust loose, hopefully. It's supposed to get more rain tomorrow. That'll help it. So impressive. Power of water and ice. One of the things after all this ice moves through and water levels go down and we head towards spring and summer, all this ice and this water will reshape the river in some spots, change it. And you know, the river's ever changing. Some spots it won't, but there's going to be a lot of changes after all this ice. It'll push land, it'll move stuff. It's very interesting and pretty awesome. Really is. The ice jam starts right there. So all this is just going to get blocking up, backing up, till all that pressure lets it loose. You can hear it just smashing and crashing. It's really peaceful. It's starting to break loose everywhere. You can hear it. This sun, it's really starting to break loose. So this will be the last of the videos of the thaw here on the Yough. I just want to show you progression, you know, over the last week of how this river changes, just like that. Just a little warm up, got some rain, melted the ice, and now it's all broken up, floating down. Hopefully it doesn't cause any floods. It's been really beautiful, and hopefully the next video I bring you will be me casting in the water catching fish. So that's what I'm looking forward to. Hope you liked it, and keep watching, and I'll keep bringing you more content.